Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Lovely. Damn, dropped my phone. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan923 Gaming. I am your host, Spartan923, aka Firehawk5150, aka Lucas. And we are back on our build night, where we are continuing work on our Gojulas model, our Zoid that I purchased. And sorry if I seem a little tired, because I had to mow today, so I'm a little tired, but I'm still up for doing this. So, yeah. Let me turn off the desktop audio for a minute. Just so I'm not drowned out. So yeah, we're going to be starting the body, and as you guys have known, for those of you who've been watching the streams, I was able to get the replacement parts for the Gojulas, so we no longer have the giant gap in the top of his head and the hole that was bored in his nose. I took all of the bad parts off and took them in and traded them for the appropriate parts. And now I detailed and reconstructed the entire head in a matter of a day. Well, it was a few hours, but you know what I mean. So, we're going to be continuing on. Also, depending on what happens, there is also a possibility you guys might be able to see me re-armor the Berserk Fury. The Berserk Fury is this guy, or some might know him as the Berserk Fury. I have totally deconstructed this guy to this point with all of his armor off. Or her. I don't know. They never gender these. Not that I think they would, but anywho. But I've already detailed this guy. He's got lines through here and there, and all of his body armor has been done. So there may be a time where I just get bored one night, turn on the stream, and just reassemble him, or her, back to what he or she was. I think these mostly qualify on its than anything. But as of right now, it's in shutdown. It's in its shutdown pose, so to speak. So I'm actually very proud I was able to recreate that pose. It's actually one of the iconic scenes from New Century. But yeah, so we will be... that might be a possibility as well. So, as far as scheduling goes, Tuesday we will be back in Assassin's Creed Shadows, where I believe we were getting close to the end, so to speak. So I'm super excited about that. Also, we are possibly going to be back in Ark Survival Ascended if Zoomzul decides to join us. If not, of course, we'll probably go back in and finish up Portal 2 with Clay Dude. Don't forget to check out his stuff. I've been dropping links in the videos, so feel free to drop in links in the videos when they're up on the VODs. So please, go ahead and check that out as well. Sorry about that. Then we are at 146 followers right now. That's 4 away from our 150 follower goal, so we greatly appreciate that. I'm probably too far away from my microphone. We greatly appreciate that. So if you could, suggest have friends come and drop us a follow, or if you haven't dropped a follow yet, please drop a follow. Even if you don't come and watch the videos, it'll help get the videos recommended to attract those who would want to watch the videos. So, we appreciate that. But if you do seriously want to help out the stream and stuff like that, Well, they're addictive. Anyway, well, not addictive, contagious. They're contagious. So yeah, but um, I sound like my kid. Um, dang it, Freddie! Now you made me do it. But go ahead and subscribe. It gets rid of those pesky ads and also helps us with maintenance fees, server fees, groceries, diapers. We greatly appreciate it, especially when we're now pulling about $200+ grocery bill because of these damn tariffs. So, uh, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead, get the camera switched over and realigned, and we'll get on to the build. Where we'll be working on the body itself, and I might be switching my headphones over to my game controller so I can listen to some different audio. But yeah, let's get this swapped. I think my zoom might be too far in. We'll see. Let me check my zoom. And for those who have been asking, uh, we are getting another camera. Uh, oh yeah, that zoom's too far. Okay, there we go. Come on, just there we go. Got it. Apply that, do that, and fix that. We do have a second camera coming in for table level. So let me fix this. Line up with our mark table. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me grab a drink. You know what? I feel like a ginger ale. Let's get a ginger ale. It's not something I get to drink a lot of, but when I do, it really helps. Okay. I've added a few new pieces of equipment. Well, a piece of equipment, but equipment nonetheless. So let's get the desktop sound back. There we go. Oops. Okay. All right. So these Q-tips help me clean up some of the parts when I'm doing detailing. So hopefully I won't have to use them too much, but yeah. All right, so our first thing is R, I, and PC2. So we have R and I on the table. We need PC2. PC1. There we go. Okay. Right, gotta find 41 on here. There it is. All right. Oh, good. They're not talking too much off of it. R. Alright, so we need 16 and 15. I know it's riveting, folks. I forgot my pride bracelets, huh? That's a shame. I'll get them for the second half. Alright, so we are open for questions or anything, so feel free to ask questions. I've got the Iron Bible up, so I can answer questions with that as well. Yeah, so I do have the Iron Bible up. If anyone has any questions about the Gojulas or any other Zoids, I can talk about it. The Iron Bible is the Zoid is a website that is completely devoted to Zoid information. You can look up different Zoid types and stuff like that. You can look up what models have been released or are going to be released. To a certain degree, you can look up the Zoid's manga, the battle story. The battle story is the ongoing story that has been released with every model. So when you get your kit, there would be a section in the book that I believe, for me, the battle story is here. It's all in Japanese, but the battle story of this Zoid is in this here. It tells about like an event that happened with a Gojulas and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting because I was reading through a few chapters of it, and it was talking about a Gojulas called Gojulas the Ogre, and that was pretty badass. Also featured a character named Irvine, who is known in the Chaotic Century anime and in the series as well. All right, so we need I. Okay, that marker's working fine. I do have my wipes here too. Ha! Gotcha. Not sure this is really gonna require this, but there we go. So yeah, that's the Iron Bible. So right now on the Iron Bible, I have like the stats of the Gojulas at the moment. So I could tell you its weapon layout. I could tell you its height, length, weight, its maximum speed. Yeah, it's pretty. pretty nice. Especially helps when I'm working on the RPG that I'm currently working on. So we need 8 and 5. Definitely let me know if it sounds like I am too far away from the microphone. The marker is for detailing. So let me see if I can show you. I wish I had something to show that wasn't detailed. Okay, so... Alright, so if you look at this light blue piece, you notice how it's really flat and there's like no like deep shadowed lines or anything. It's just the pressed plastic. There's like no hyper detail or anything like that. It's all just the regular flat plastic. So, thank you. Now, the marker, I go in and I add in these lines here, as you can see. So all of those are natural lines in the plastic that I have now enhanced with that marker. So it is added more detail that you really wouldn't see unless you got really up close to the model. So it pretty much makes the detail pop a bit more. I know that light over my head is really, really bright. So, but as you can see, there's those grooves there and that circle down there. Those are barely noticeable if I didn't detail them. Yeah. So, and you can see a lot of the detail in the Gojulas' head that I added. So, yeah. All right. Oh, piece fell off that. Okay. So, yeah, that's what the marker's for, is just adding the detail. Sometimes with stuff this dark, I sometimes have to pick and choose when I do the detailing. I usually only use it for exposed pieces. So if it's a part that's like internal, so like an internal joint or something that no one's gonna see, I usually don't detail it. Which I may have accidentally detailed that right here. So. For anyone who's curious what I'm listening to on my headset, which is different audio from what is currently playing for you guys, I am actually listening to the Gaming Beaver, who is a streamer that I enjoy. He's kind of a bit of a wacky nut. He loves dinosaurs and stuff. I've watched him play a lot of like Jurassic Park games. And it's always been enjoyable and funny. He's very witty and stuff like that, so it's really great. But since I can't share what I'm listening to stream-wise, I have to. I don't want to get copyright struck or anything like that. So, all right. So we also need PC. 2X. So, now, a few people ask me what's the difference with these PC parts because they have a double letter thing. Well, I can show you. These are flexible parts. As you can see, this is a bit more flexible. These are used for joints and movement and stuff like that. It doesn't grind down the other pieces for the joint as easily. They will eventually, but not as intensely as you'd think. So they're a little softer. They're a little friendlier for movement and stuff like that. They're like cartilage and bones, so to speak. So. So I have a feeling that this is for. I need my tweezers. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, Discord. Where are you at on your anime list? My anime list. We are on Sakamoto Days at the moment. For family anime night. We are on Sakamoto Days, which is a Netflix exclusive. The Severance series. It is amazing. Do you know anything else? I don't know anything about it at all. Severance series. Let's see. Severance TV series about employees who undergo a procedure to separate their work and personal lives. Oh, okay. Oh, it has Christopher Walken in it. That's interesting. Well, now it just seems like a bunch of interesting. Yeah. Good for brain training. Okay, cool. See, another one from Discord. Have you seen the new Jurassic World movie? Yes, I did. I'm gonna say right now is that I don't really ever. I mean, there are very few movies I'd ever say that I hate. And usually when I hate that movie, I have forgotten about it to the end until someone brings it up. And then I start just going off about it. I did not hate the new Jurassic World Rebirth movie. It's interesting. But will I say that it knocked it out of the park? Not really. I like the way they went with it, as far as like that engine had mistakes beyond what they already had as far as mistakes go. Like experimental mistakes and mutations and stuff like that. That they just kept on an island to keep away, and because it would be too expensive to eliminate them. Got to my little smearing technique to take out some of the heaviness of it. Currently, Mr. Robot Season 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I say about the series Freerun on Netflix. is you've got to get through like an episode or two to really catch on to the quirks of the characters. But other than that, it's got a good wit to it. I definitely approve. There is a series on. I think it was it HBO? I don't know. It's a series called Our Flag Means Death. It was pretty funny. My sister loves it. She has her whole bathroom just decked out for that show. Nothing like gay pirates. In other news, Rio and I will be going to a convention in October. I will not have a table or anything. I'm just going as someone else. This will be technically considered a vacation for me. Um, so, uh, but yeah, we're going whole hog on it. We're going to get VIP passes and fast line tickets, stuff like that, so that we can make it a lot easier on ourselves. And also, Rio's never experienced the VIP treatment at a con, so I think it would be pretty interesting. I have had a few people advise that they hadn't had very good experiences at certain cons, and I was like, yeah, I understand that, but I've never been to this one, so I'm interested, but there we go. All right. All right. So what about the Gojulas? See, I think I mentioned its weapons last time. There's no famous pilots for it. It was primarily used for like melee combat, but then they realized that was a good platform for bombardment, so they added two gigantic cannons onto it. Ours is the melee variant. Get that in there. There we go. All right. I know one series. It's leaving Netflix right now, but I think it'll be on like AMC is The Terror. For those who didn't hear me talk about before, The Terror is a fictional history of the Northwest Passage expedition, the Franklin expedition. Uh, it's pretty interesting, and despite being fiction, it's actually pretty accurate for like what would be available at that time and all that. So I don't want to draw out my marker. Let's see. Not more Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of lines in that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check those out. Oh, that's really neat. Ah, oops. All right. I do like to watch meteors when it happens. I know I've witnessed several eclipses recently, like within the last few years. A few solar eclipses, a lunar eclipse, red moons, that kind of stuff. Okay. So here's a good example for if anyone didn't see it, and these being darker pieces, they probably won't flush out with the light. Um, so here is a original non-treated piece. As you can see, there's the detail lines, everything like that. Here is the detailing. I'm still finishing the detailing on this, but that's what it looks like detailed. So, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, now you can see how heavy those lines are now. So, all right. All righty. Yep. I need to trying to keep an eye on the background music. I'm going. Is the background music okay? Is it too loud, or is it just loud enough? Or okay, good. I figured I figured when did I get the background music? Clay helped me out with looking for royalty free music. So we looked, and there is actually a thing on YouTube that you can look for royalty-free music where you don't get copyright struck. So, granted, sometimes Twitch hears a song that sounds like another song, and it'll say that it will mute your video, which it did on one of mine last time. But I could have challenged it, but then they say, hang on. Oh, I think my second camera just arrived. We might, at the second half, have a table camera. Um, but yeah, no, this music, I just did a search for uh, royalty-free music, and it gave me a list, and I typed in what I was looking for. I was looking for kind of just background atmosphere, cyberpunky, Japanese punky, tech punky sound. Let's see here. And this is where the okay. All right. So let's see. So why was the Gojulas given cannons? Okay, let's see. The Gojulas was given cannons. Because it just there were things that it's slow speed mostly, though it was a powerful melee. It was very slow. It also got the nickname Blockhead, as you can see from the as you can see from this, they called it Blockhead. So yeah, but yeah, that's why I got cannons. Is it was slow, but it was also a powerhouse, so it could utilize and power the big cannons that they eventually started putting on them. So yeah, it didn't. This music didn't cost me anything. It's all royalty free. It shouldn't get me in any trouble. And if I did need to challenge Twitch, I could always bring up the playlist and show them that there is no claim to what it was. All right. Okay. Almost done with that. Now what I'm listening to is pretty awesome. It's the music from Twilight Princess, my favorite Zelda game. Of course, Discord the one with the wolf. That makes sense. Yeah, it does. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a floating connection, so... That might be the actual neck right there. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so we need B, I, which we have, Y, and V. So, Y, V, then we need B. Alright, these. Gotta have myself. I got a little bit of a sweet tooth today, so I got myself some freeze dried candy. These ones are called Mountain Mist Fizzes. Got kind of a Mountain Dew taste. It really brings out the flavor in the candy when they do that. So this is the frame that we had replaced, the runner. That's why we don't have the little flag on it. Let's see, Discord. Will you play any Jurassic Park games? Maybe. The thing is that I'd have to play it without their music because I hear that Universal gets desperate at times and they will copyright strike you just for playing their game. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if it's official, but I've heard through a lot of people that do stuff with, like, movie soundtracks in it. They get very uppy about that. But when it's the game soundtrack, that's just weird to me. Is if you're using it the game soundtrack, you can't really avoid that. But that's why I say it's Universal being desperate. So yeah, if that camera has arrived, we might have some table footage. Um, oh, from Discord again. How to go with the repair on the car? Oh, the window. Yeah, we fixed the window. The window's fixed. I fixed it late yesterday. It was a nightmare, but I got it done. So What's the thing with the tweezers? I'm just trying to get into the nooks and crannies that I can't get into with just my finger. Just some cleanup. Alright. Okay, so we need eye. Okay. Oh, now I got Okami music playing. That's awesome. Yeah, what I'm listening to is different from what you guys are listening to. I'm listening to stuff that's definitely not gonna put me to sleep. Uh, Atmospheric stuff sometimes whittles me down. Okay. Oh, that's beefy. That's a nice little addition there. Another drink. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Okay, so what else we got? Um, Apparently, a meteor strike took out a huge, took out many of the huge combat zoids, and they became extinct. The Gojulas was one of the few still deployed in combat. Um, okay. Then there's another date on here. Okay, that's one. All right. Then let's see. That was ZAC uh, 2056. Then ZAC 2099. Gojulas was used in the Republican Army in their bid for Mercurius Lake, but it was an ill-fated endeavor. The Imperial had three times the normal number of combat zoids, and even the mighty Gojulas was overwhelmed in the fight. The battle was lost within a week due to the sheer volume of Zoids piling into the fight. Uh, a year later, ZIC 2100, 2100, or yeah, 2100. Gojulus units were used in the defense of Urgile Beach, an effort to stop the Imperial troops from landing in southern Europa, which at the time was under control of the Republic. However, the defensive forces were completely obliterated by the Genosaur. The sole survivor was a single Gojulus. It was it was swarmed and destroyed by new mass produced small scale OS unit, the Rev Raptor. Um, yeah, Rev Raptors are, a lot of people call them cannon fodder. They're actually quite a decisive unit. If you really want like a throwaway unit, that would be the I don't remember what those ones are called at the moment. There we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I fixed it. Well, if you wanted to mention, just mention. I'm keeping an eye on my chat, so please feel free to speak up. Yeah, so here's the piece I just got taken care of. That huge piston and that hose. It's really neat. Oopsie. Okay. All right. Let's see. 30 more minutes, then we'll take our break. Okay. Well, I might have visitors. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Tilt this up. Hey, bub.
Ooh, what's that? God.
Hey.
Max.
Booga. Did you check outside?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Booga. Woo. He's the baby.
He's down
He's the baby. Yeah, you want to touch everything that you shouldn't touch. You smell like you had something sweet.
He had cookies and popcorn
Mm.
because he ate his dinner. He got chicken nuggets today.
You smell like something that's sugary and sticky. Wonder what Nana gave you today.
Mac and cheese.
Booga. A booga.
A booga booga.
A booga. Oh, Huggy, okay.
He had another poopy diaper.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was not letting Mommy do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was a little stinker.
Well, Mommy's gonna have to really get your face
Yeah.
and your hands. You're just a goober. You're a little grub.
Grubbies.
You're a little grub. That is a full tum tum. Full tum tum. I can tell because you go oof when I push on it. Oof. All right, Bubsy.
Alright, bye-bye.
Up we go. You got him?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And that camera was like $16. So, well, I just wanted to let you know that
Yeah.
they can be expensive sometimes, but that one was 16. And it's only going to be used for one angle. All right. Okay. We've had our Bubsy time. Aw, he misses Daddy. Let's get that back down. There we go. That's better. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm listening to what I'm listening to. Just had a pretty funny moment. So. uh, all right. What else do we got? Oh, that's equipment information. Um, there were two model kit. Well, there's technically three, but there are two model kits. There's the RZ uh, 001 Gojulus and the HMM 040 Gojulus, which is what we have. Um, and there are, of course, the Destroyed Gojulus, the Gojulus Standard, Gojulus Mariner number 18, which is a Gojulus with an aquatic feature. Oh, excuse me. And Gojulus the Ogre, which is a Gojulus with an organoid system. Um, I will say, for the people asking, yes, it is very hard to sit on a model, meaning uh, know that you want to build it, but not being able to build it because you're reserving it. So, oh, drop the piece. There it is. Ah, hang on. Got caught. There we go. Hey, my chair gets caught. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So we need PC4s. Ah, G1. Okay, so gotta get this piece. Okay, perfect. There we go. That definitely adds better to the. These joints just add so much to the grip now. Perfect. All right. So I3, I2, and PC. Ooh, PC1. Okay. That's the bigger stuff. Oh, this is a big socket. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, we're getting close to break time, so I'm going to put this piece together, and then we're going to take our break. How our breaks work is it's usually about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will be back. It gives me time to go spend a little time with the kid on stream nights and make sure that he gets everything he needs for bedtime. So we'll make sure to get that taken care of. So we'll try to get through that real quick. I guess we could go through a few other things. Like our schedule. Our schedule will be this Tuesday. We'll be back in Assassin's Creed Shadows, continuing on to defeat the Shimbok Fu. And then Thursday, we will either be back in Ark Survival Ascended, or if we are missing a Zoomzel, Clay and I will try to finish up Portal 2. Which would be awesome, because I don't think we had much left in Portal 2 last night. Well, Thursday night, so. other piece. And then next Saturday we'll be back in this, continuing on. Kind of hoping to get the body done, but if not, we'll just take off from there. Okay, and so we thank you guys for coming out here tonight and playing with us. I greatly appreciate it. This is a totally different way of things that we've been doing. So I mean that people are coming and watching this makes me really, really happy and makes me hope for the future that we can do more of these builds. I mean, I won't be able to do a lot of these because these kits are actually very expensive, but definitely in the future we will definitely hold a few aside for such things. That looks like a big joint that we're going to be dealing with. Sure, someone's giggling. Some pot smoker or something's probably giggling about that. But we are making good progress, so... Well, progress for the few pages that we're on, because... As we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll be back about 10-15 minutes. This video should be up tonight at 8:30 Central U.S. Standard Time. And, yeah, so, on YouTube, at least around that time. Second half will be up tomorrow at 4:30. 4:30 Central U.S. Standard Time, PM, of course. And then, yeah, and then you could also just check out all of our stuff at Spartan 923 Gaming VODS. It'll definitely be everything since day one, and you can check it out. And yeah, so, but yeah, you go check out that stuff. See some of our other things, but and then we could check out Clay Dude stuff. He should be on tomorrow. He should be on display. He should be on stream tomorrow with his Nintendo Switch. So definitely check him out. But let's see. Back up. Okay. And then I'm kind of slowing down here. Don't forget to give us a follow and help get our videos mentioned, stuff like that. If you have a friend that isn't really a fan of this content but is willing to drop a follow, have them drop a follow so we can attract more people who would like to watch this content. And don't forget to, if you really want to help out the channel, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing helps us out. It helps out with maintenance fees, server fees, groceries, diapers, all that. And it gets rid of those pesky ads for you guys. So, like I said, I'm going to go take my break. I have nothing else really to say except remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, innovate, and we'll see you here next time on Spark923 Gaming. Love you guys. Take it easy. Oh, boy. Play me out, playlist. Play me out.